Hello, my name is Soresh and welcome, finally, to another episode on the HearthCraft SMP. It has been a while, but I've been super busy and I haven't been able to join the server as much as I would have liked, but even so, we do have a very productive episode today because we did a lot of building. Let's jump in to today's episode goals. Goal number 1 is to make a few more crop fields. Goal number 2 is to finally finish the bee farm building. Goal number 3 is to add a dock area. And goal number 4 for episode 4 is the AA meeting point.
Hello!
Hey Raven.
How are you?
Pretty good, thanks for asking.
Hello. So,
Welcome.
I know, it looks so nice in here. I am coming by and saying hello to everyone, just so that they get a chance, everybody gets a chance to meet the new members and see what everybody has been up to with their bases so far. I'm sure this will change, like your whole area will change by the time this actually comes out, because I'm always behind you guys, but whatever.
Progress report time. So, as I did with the windmill, we're doing something like that again. So we're in the middle of a building, which will house the enhanced automatic bee farm, because as I mentioned before, I did want to add a build, because it's sort of just out there a little bit right now. I want to get all of that set up in this building over here and extend it as we are able, and I decided to show a bit of the process again. So we have this really cool design with the double sloped roofs that I found on the internet, and I changed around a little bit. I'm not quite sure about this part over here because I don't really like the way it looks, but it's hard to fit a double pointed roof over there and then flatten everything out. We also added the yellow stained glass in the middle because I do like the way that textures with the birch logs, the birch strip logs, but as you can see, we don't have a side here and we still need to do quite a bit of the interior, well, the entire interior, because we didn't do anything yet, but it's a pretty big place, so I'm guessing we'll make like a bit of an attic area which will house most of the drops, and then we will add the enhanced automatic bee farm inside of the ground level, and then maybe underground as well. We will find out. But yeah, that is the progress report for now, and I will meet you again once we are finished. Okay, so I decided to show you the finished result of the new bee house. It hasn't been completely finished yet, but most of it is done. We do need to increase the size of the bee farm a little bit because the production isn't super great. But I also made a road towards the building and decorated a little bit like we did with all of the other roads. So if you head over here, you can already see it a little bit here. We'll just head inside. There it is. We have the banner on top as we did with the windmill. There is the building. It's well hidden between these azalea trees and the leaves. I do really like the way this whole area is so lush. There you go. The interior is finished, but like on this main level it's just the actual farm, because that is why we built the building, to house this. But a bit of a more efficient setup. But I did make a bit of an interior towards other stuff, and then up the ladder. And there we go. We have a nice looking interior with a little bit of a desk area right over here, on which we will note the names of the bees and check their chemical statistics or whatever. And then a lot of storage to restock the shop once we would be able to do so. I really like the way this turned out. It looks super nice and it is so well hidden between the azalea trees. Very nice and lush. And that is basically it. We also sort of did a little bit of a texture on the floor. With like the river next to the trees, I mean, it does look very, very nice. Even if I do say so myself. I'm really happy with how this turned out.
The power.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
That was you.
Are we starting? When do we start?
Okay, are we all ready to start? Everyone understand what's going on?
I feel like I should give a bit of an explanation here. The fact of the game here is that you can see these sort of monitors behind us, and the plan is for each of the team members, so with the banners on top, gather all of the blocks that are shown into the display area, and the one that gets it done first wins. So that is sort of the gist. I was planning to join, but I'm really not feeling great because I've been waking up at 4 AM all week, so I'm relatively tired. But there will be a second event for the people that were unable to attend today, because there were a few, and then we will probably face the team that wins tonight. But I did want to be here for the launch of the event and to say hi to everyone and wish everyone the best of luck.
Presume was panned and copper. I did take a lot of it away because there was a lot.
Yep, it was.
Actually, yeah, it's just where I keep my temp things until everything is built.
Okay.
And then this is like, this level is the entrance level. So there's going to be more like overgrown and crops coming up on the side. So like these areas must still be cleaned out because they just temp. And then here's one little room that I'm still busy with, but
okay.
it's
See.
a start. This one I saw on the last night, I think it was. This one, it just has a bed, and I have not. And I did the roof. I have not done much else. And this one I have not started on yet. This.
Okay.
I think this is going to be like my smelting room where I have some furnaces dug in and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then here, I've already dug down to level 2, but I've just blocked it off with moss.
Okay.
So I have to go light that up.
Okay.
Yeah, this must still be textured and changed a bit.
Okay.
And everything. And then my enchanting room is up this way. Yeah, there's unfortunately still lots that I have to do clearing out wise, but this room is, well, other than for the bookshelves, it's I think more or less done.
Yeah. I like it. Okay, we just have our first customer for the Home Sweet Honey shop, and it should be our ex-neighbor Tom, which wanted to place an order of 2 stacks of honey blocks, which I am here for. He should be arriving anytime soon. Ah, hello, Major Tom of the modern city of Tomville. How can I be of service?
Hey Zarsh, I am in the market for some honey block.
Okay.
I am building a frog-like farm. And, well, you seem to be the man to sell honey.
Ah, that is true. And I also just finished my new building to house my bee farm, and I am increasing production, so we should be up and running soon.
Lovely.
Okay.
Well, I am in search of maybe 2 stacks or so.
Okay, and that is the actual honey blocks that you would like, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, and what is it that I would get for this? I haven't put any prices in there yet, so if you are here to suggest a trade, I am all ears.
Well, recently I finished a slime farm, so how about a trade for some slime?
Ah, that is perfectly fine, and definitely not a sticky situation. I will grab some of the honey blocks in my little stock area here, and now we can do the trade. So let me just get in here. Okay, should be some in here. Okay, got you 2 full stacks of honey blocks. Just lower this area a little bit. This area
Is
there.
this the trade counter?
This is the trade counter, but since the shop is still closed, I have to open it down. So here we go.
Oh, I failed.
That's fine.
Craig.
Okay, that works. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, my inventory is full. Wait, let me just go. There you go. And stack number 2. There you go. Did you catch that, or is it? No, it's still here. Okay. The shop counter needs a bit of work. Yeah, that should.
We need
that
to
should
learn.
do it.
We need to learn how to throw better.
That is also a possibility. Okay, I have set up a bit of a rough sort of baseline for a little bit of a dock area that we're going to make. We still need to finish working on the little landfill here and then the pathway to it, but this is basically how big it will be, but we will make it look a lot nicer. Alright, so I have just finished the dock area that we started before. I made this little sort of boat rack, and then this huge sort of dock with like these 2 piers on the end that all have their storage and my banner on top. The original design of this dock area was made by Disruptive Builds, but I gave it my own twist, changed a few blocks around, changed the block palette, and did the sloped roofs, which also look very nice. So all of this is oak. We have the strip birch in the middle. And then over here we have the actual area for our boats. We have a fence gate we can open up, and then we can head towards our regular boat or our chest boat. Then we have these sort of piers that have a nice looking lookout across the river biome. Both of these are exactly the same, with just the storage switched around a little bit. We also added these plant pots, and I absolutely love the way these lampposts look. They really look relatively nice. The only thing that I would like to maybe add somewhere is like some sort of a bigger design for a fishing boat, which will probably be somewhere in that area. We'll have a little bit of an anchor and a boarding plank, which is a project for another time. But it is our starting area basically finished. We have a little bit of an area over here that we can still do something with, not sure what. Then there will be the area for the fishing boat, and that is basically it. The paths are done, the azalea trees are all over the place, and as soon as we fill this spot in and the spot over there, the whole starting area should be finished. Okay, before we end the episode today, there are a few smaller projects that we also wanted to have finished today. So, entering time-lapse mode. to finish up, we will take a look at all the stuff that has been added to our little starting area, which is now almost finished. To begin with, we just have this path leading to the right that leads to our little really nice looking meeting area with the table and the overgrown sort of swing. We also have past the swing, if we can move on, we have our new fields and the bee house with Tom's first tower in the background. The bee is here for other reasons, but it will be explained in the next episode. So let's just take a look and walk over towards the bee house. Take a look at it from the front. Really like the way this turned out. Moving on over here and then to the right again. I really like how I made all of these paths look so nice and overgrown. We have our dock area with both the piers on the thing and the boats, with our windmill in the background and our little boat rack in the front. Moving on, of course, another tiny thing we did was add this little new field that still needs to grow because it has only just been finished like a few minutes ago. So a lot of progress and a lot of additions to our starting area. Now, the only things that we still need to add are the fishing hut and the fishing boat, but those will be for the next episode because I do want to get this one out because it has been a few weeks, so that is good. And apart from all of these additions, we of course also did some other community stuff. We went to visit Jane's base, we introduced ourselves to Raven's audience, we traded with Tom, we checked out the bingo, or at least the start and the finish of the event, because I didn't actually participate myself. And of course we did the big prank on Tom, which I hope I can still get the footage of because mine is corrupted, so I have asked Panda to share his footage with me, but he's also having some technical difficulties, so we will have to see if it makes the cut. But for now, I do hope you enjoyed the episode and you like everything that has been added, and I shall see you in the next episode. Goodbye!